10,000 feet above Davis, California. 34 skydivers join in a diamond formation. It's a spectacular and very dangerous maneuver. One wrong move means disaster. Cameraman Bryan spots trouble right away.
As I'm watching the formation build, I noticed the formation just seemed a little soft and soggy. It didn't look square. That could have meant that the airspeed wasn't as high as on some previous dives.
One skydiver attempts to take his place on the outside of the formation, but he loses control. Suddenly, he's tangled in another diver's lines. Both chutes collapse. Now the pair is locked in a death spiral.
It started going on longer and longer, and I knew that there was a problem, that he couldn't get something cut off.
Bryan can only watch as they plunge toward the ground at nearly 100 miles an hour.
We started out, I think, at around 9,500 feet. I looked out at the horizon, I said, we're getting rather low, and I looked at my altimeter, and we were at about 1,000 feet.
One skydiver manages to free himself. But Alan Gutschall is still hopelessly tangled. He spins violently. He's on the verge of a blackout. But Alan keeps his cool and takes out a knife. He desperately tries to cut himself free, but the knife breaks.
That's just the piece of gear that we all live and die by. I was getting nervous as we passed through 1,000 feet.
Amazingly, Alan has a second knife. He cuts the lines and pulls his reserve chute, only 500 feet from certain death. Incredibly, he insists on jumping again.
When we got to the ground, we were all just ecstatic, and we were ready for the next skydive. Alan's back in the air that afternoon.
It's a terrifying ordeal, but any jump is a good one when you can walk away.